So what does the shofar represent? So as you said so beautifully, the shofar represents the inner cry. And sometimes words are good, but sometimes words can't suffice. And so the shofar represents the guttural inner cry of the Jewish soul as it calls out to Hashem and says, the words can't suffice what I'm feeling at this time. And just the sound itself is going to have to do it. And who, say the rabbis, cannot hear, the Rambam says this, can't hear a shofar and just be like, wow, it just gets inside you, this raw sound. Now, there were trumpets, Chatzotz wrote in history, that maybe had a better sound, but they were man-made. This is a natural object that is curved, and it actually has to be curved and bent, kafuf, in order to be a kosher shofar. And so too, and not only is something we have to listen to, we have to look at it and be like, you know what? I'm a little bent and twisted as well. And that cry of the soul, if there is sound of the soul crying out to Hashem, the shofar sound is it. And what a beautiful mitzvah to, as it were, start that year for all of humanity, because it's not just the Jews. The entire world comes, kol ba'olam, said the rabbis. The entire world comes before God and is judged at this time. If the non-Jewish people understood how important this judgment was and the power of the shofar, they would be running to their local synagogue, I'm saying, trying to figure out, how do I get a good judgment for myself in this year? The way they do it, by the way, is by interacting well with the Jewish people. That actually puts them and accepting upon themselves the 7 laws of Noah. The Noahites really are tapped into this time as well. So important. And so the shofar represents listening, understanding. It's the cry of the soul, and just hearing it has the power to confuse the Satan, right, and the Yetzer Hara's power in this world. How important is that, right? The year cannot progress without that sound resonating. And as you said so beautifully, Rabbi, you're right. What did God do to create Adam Rishon? The Torah tells us. He breathed into Adam Rishon, Ruach Apav, into his nostrils, this breath of life. So God gave us a breath of life, and we respond by sounding the shofar, allowing that breath to come out of us, returning it, as it were, to Hashem, to God at this time. Such an important, powerful mitzvah that if the rabbis understood what it was really all about, it would change the world. And the Rambam says that it's a chok. It's a statute. We don't know the reason for it. That's how the Rambam describes it, Maimonides. And the Rambam was very quick to give reasons for all mitzvot. When it comes to shofar, it's like, no. This mitzvah really is a chok, and yet he says there is a remez, there is a hint that is instilled in this mitzvah, and he says it's a wake-up call. The shofar is the original alarm clock. It's there to wake us up. Wake us up. We're in synagogue when we hear it. Hopefully we're awake in synagogue. I mean, not everyone is. But for those of us who are awake, it means to awaken our souls, to help us at least once a year to appreciate where we are, where we need to be for the upcoming year. We're halfway through the year because we started in Nisan. This is the 7th month, and now we have to listen, ozen, maznaim, to the scales that are going with the good and bad deeds, and those good and bad deeds are a quality, not a quantity, says the Rambam, just so you know. It's not the amount of good deeds and bad deeds. One small good deed can have tremendous repercussions for ourselves and the entire world. You just don't know. And so everyone has to see themselves as being one step away of being a righteous person at tzaddik, one more good deed, or God forbid, the other side of the scale. One more bad deed could lead us into becoming a rasha. Rosh Hashanah is that counterpoint. It's that intersection between good and bad. Halfway through the year, the shofar sounds, there is a judgment, we listen, we contemplate, and at the same time, we rejoice that we are here and able to pray and make God our King at this time.